Hello, Brian the Fanboy here, and today I am going to review Megabe- Megabeast Investigator Juspion, or as you say in Japan, Kyojuu Tokusou Juspion. Now, this is the fourth Metal Hero series, and it originally aired in Japan back in 1985, and it consists of 46 episodes. Oh, and also should mention that when I was watching this series with English subtitles, each episode came with information on what which date each episode aired, and that information will play later on, in this video. Now, the first episode begins by introducing a man named Juspion. He's on this planet, and he was doing kind of like oh yes, combat training, and then afterwards he met up with this old man named Engine. Now Engine, he looks like a prophet from Bible times, mostly the Old Testament. And well, Engine, he had something, and when Juspion asked him what he's got, well, Juspion, I mean Agent, he said it was the Gingo Bible, which means Galactic Bible. And well, at least it's a part of it. And well, there's a prophecy that says about this evil creature called Sodom Gosu will arrive and cause destruction, and that he must be defeated. Just beyond, he wasn't really worried, and then the cave that both Just Beyond and Agent was shook. I mean, was being were in was being shook, and then they got out of the cave, and outside it was Southern Gosu. Now, Southern Gosu, he appears as some kind of like a gigantic walking statue. Of, I really don't know how to describe him. I mean, some kind of giant figure, walking figure, but you can check out pictures of him and Just Beyond wiki site. Now, because of what happened, it was time for Just Beyond to leave on his journey to defeat Southern Gosu. And well, he was flying on a ship called Darion. And also on the ship, we meet a woman named Henri. And well, it turns she was kind of rough on Just Beyond. I mean, not to be mean, but she was, it was a programming, and well, Just Beyond wished that Ancient had made her gentler, and that is because Henri is a genoidal or genoid, and well, for those who don't know, geno maybe gyno, but how do you pronounce it? It's like the female equivalent of an android, or at least a female android. But during the series, she was also referred to as an android or androido, since people are more familiar with the word android than genoid or gyna, however you say it. Now, eventually they arrive on this planet. I forgot what it was called, but that was Southern Gosu's. Oh yes, first target, and also on the planet, well, the forces of Southern Gosu, no, it was no, my mistake. There was a hundreds, and Well, they were these attacking these creatures, and well, one of these creatures was a young one and kind of looks like a Teletubby, but that was before that Teletubbies TV series ever existed. There's a pic. I'll talk more about that creature later on. I mean, in a moment, but yes. And then well, Southern Kosu he called out a giant monster, and well, and just beyond that series, well, the giant monsters or Kyojus are called Kyojus, which means Megabeast. You see, in the series, Southern Gosu's goal is, well, to create the Kyojuu Dikuku, which means Megabeast Empire. And Southern Gosu has the ability to make the Kyojus go berserk. Also, when Juspion fights enemies that are in regular size, well, he changes into his hero form, and well, unlike the previous three middle heroes, the two henshin, well, Juspion he doesn't call out something or make some kind of move. He just henshins. That's it. And his henshin form is a light silver armor with red stripes and a white helmet with red stripes, a black visor, and a silver mouthpiece. And once he henshins, he becomes Kyojuu Tokusou Juspion, which means Megabeast Investigator Juspion. As for the Kyojus, well, the first Kyojuu Juspion fought, well, he called on the Tarion, and the Tarion can change into a giant robot. And Juspion, he gets in and fights the Kyojuu, and the final attack is the oh yes, Cosmic Crush, which are like where the giant robots well, the way it's like this. Those are the Cosmic Crush it's done. Well, anyway, oh yes, and when Juspion, when he's fighting enemies of regular size, he is, I think it's called Brasma Preto. It's been so while, it's been weeks since I saw it, but yes. Anyway, after the first battle of the series, well, Juspion and Henri met up with the Teletubby creature I was talking about, and she can only say Mia. So Juspion decided to call her Mia and try to let her come on board. Of course, Henri, she wasn't thrilled about it because, well, she says something that there's a policy about having pets on board. But anyway, for episode 2 and 3, they went to 2 other planets. Of course, in one of the planets, I should mention that they met this boy who was raised by a Kyojuu, and was a good one. He only got the Kyojuu only got trouble, because of Southern Gosu, but just beyond to give it a problem, and the boy and the Kyojuu went back to living in peace. Now, episode 4 is when when Juspion, Henri, and Mia finally arrived on Earth, or as they say in Japan, Shikyu. And yes, and also Southern Gosu also arrived. Another thing that there were forces on Earth that forces of Southern Gosu that already arrived on Earth. I mean, been on Earth, for some time. And one of them is a man named Madokaran, which means Mad Callan. And once he heard about Juspion's arrival, he decided to get ready for the arrival of Southern Gosu. And it turns out that Southern Gosu is Madokaran's father. Let's see. Uh, we eventually meet another man. His name is Boomerang, and well, his goal is to defeat Southern Gosu because well, you see the Southern Gosu was responsible for the death of his brother. I think it was his brother. And he's trying to get revenge, and well, during some of the episodes afterwards, Boomerang would fight alongside Juspion. Another thing that well oh yes, the forces of Southern Gosu, well, they said that Earth was once inhabited by Kyojus. I mean, Phil loves them. Of course, they were talking about dinosaurs, but it is that some of the Kyojus are still are not all gone, and that are sleeping somewhere underneath. And it was Southern Gosu's goal to release all of them and cause chaos. Now see. Eventually, during a battle, Boomerang, well, he decided that he wasn't strong enough to fight, so he decided to leave and train himself so he can get better and come back when he had enough. He was still good enough, to go back in the battlefield. Now, okay. Oh yes, and then let's see. Oh yes, episodes later, well, there is this story arc involving this man named Nabara Kinshiro. He is a photographer, and well, he was famous for taking a picture of the Ogonotori, which means golden bird. And well, the Kyojuu Tekiku, they wanted him to find it for them so they could use it for their own evil purpose. And when Southern Gosu heard about the Ogonotori, well, he was well, he yelled. No, he was nervous because it turns out that the Ogonotori is the only thing that can destroy Southern Gosu. Juspion, he went to met up with this woman who's supposed to be some kind of prophetess, and well, of course, Southern Gosu's forces, they got to her and attacked her. But before she died, well, she told Juspion to look for the Ogonotomago, which means golden egg. And because the Ogonotomago is where the Ogonotori will hatch from. Oh, I forgot to mention that Kinshiro, he has a daughter named Kanogo and a son named Kenta. And also, they finally have a dog. I forgot the dog's name, but anyway, well, there was a bunch of story arcs where, one story arc where, well, Nambara, he I mean, Kenshiro, he, well, he had to leave his kids with somebody because he's on his way to help find out Okunotori. Of course, here, in the episode afterwards, well, the kids, the kids, they left where they were staying at in order to find their father. And, there were a lot of episodes that been, I forgot how many episodes the story arc was, but eventually, the kids reunited with their father, and this time, the father decided to stay with his kids, so they won't get into the kind of trouble they did before. Let's see. Oh yes. See. Oh, and also, thought remember something. Oh yes. During when Juspion was on his way to look for Kinshiro, back when he was still living his kid. I mean, back when he was on his journey. Well, along the way he met up with his dead parents. Of course, they came back as spirits. You see, what happened was that when see, oh yes, oh no, wait, forgot, before that happened, forgot to mention see, oh yes, we met four new villains, two men and two women. Now the men, they're called Iki and Sanba, and the women, they're called, their names are Prima and Gira, and these are the four main, and four of them were some of the episodes, but eventually, well, what happened was that in a later episode, Jospian fought oh yes, uh, Iki, and then Iki was destroyed and wasn't seen in the series ever since. And then back to the Jospian's parents, where they came back as spirits, and well, it's revealed that when Jospian was a baby, well, Sanba, he did attack the parents, resulting in Jospian being an orphan, and then Ancient, he discovered Jospian and raised him as his own son, and even trained him so he can defeat Tokusou when the time comes. No, oh yes, and eventually Jospian had a final battle with Sanba, and he was defeated, and that only left Prima and Kira. Let's see, oh. And then we get to the episodes later. There was a battle between Jospion and Madokaran. It was supposed to be like the final battle, and well, they fought, and Madokaran was defeated, and he died, and well, Southern Gozu and his forces held a funeral for him. However, it wasn't really the end, because you see, a woman who was a witch arrived. Her name is Kirasa, and well, she used her magic to bring Madogoran back to life, and he even started wearing a new outfit. And well, Southern Gozu, because he was defeated, Son was defeated the first time. Well, it means that he's ready for the next stage, and well, Madogoran went back then, became more powerful, and continued, to help along his father's work. And let's see. Then all right then. Oh yes. I can't remember when was this, but let's see. Oh yeah, I think it was Oh yeah, episodes later. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that there was an episode where Juspion he altered Henri's personality to make her a bit more less uptight than she was before, and afterwards, her personality changed. Of course, maybe it wasn't. Yeah, well, anyway, yeah, she did, and well, yeah, she became a bit more nicer. But I think more than just being expected. No, see. Oh yes, then we get a new story arc where well, what happened was that the we're getting close to the search for the Okonotori, and then there was this light that happened, and well, five children were touched by the light, and there was even shown, an unborn child, and then oh yes, Agent contacted Juspion and told him about the light and about his prophecy where how the light but five children that were touched by the light would be play a part in the defeat of Southern Gosu. And see oh yes and then when in the first episode when the see oh yes of fighting the children, the special ones. Well, there was this well, in the episode, some a few minutes afterwards, they showed that this episode was first aired on January 13, 1986. And when I first saw that, I was like, I am born! That was because I was born on January 13, 1986. Of course, it was Peru time, not Japan time. And, well, through the episode, well, they met this girl, and her mother was pregnant, and remembering what Agent said about an unborn child who also played a part in defeat of Gosu, well, he wondered that if that was a child prophesied, and of course, Southern Gosu's forces were trying to get to the unborn child because as a way to stop the prophecy. Now, of course, before that story was before we met. Well, I was thinking I played with the idea of me being the unborn child because of again January 13, 1986. However, of course, it wouldn't be because for one thing, I was born in Peru, not Japan, and also let's see, what else? But I'll talk more about that later in a bit. So anyway, eventually, Juspion won the battle of the episode, and the child was born. And turns out that it wasn't the child that was prophesied. and then eventually met up with Juspion met up with the Nambara family, and they talk about this dream. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. You like before the light thing. Well, Juspion had a dream about the Ognotori, and then well oh yes, Kanoko. She also had a dream about it, and then turns out that she was one of the five kids that were touched by the light, and so and then began the story, the search for more kids, and well, the Nambara family went to this field where it is protected by Asian, and that's where all the four remaining kids will supposed to be at, and eventually, yes, all four kids. I can't remember which episodes, but eventually that happened. Now, during those episodes, other things did happen. For one thing, Kirusa, she was defeated. And then, yeah. Of course, Ten gave her older sister named Kirasa. And, she wore her outfit is similar to that of her younger sister. The only difference, oh, and also that Kirasa, her magic mostly used castanets. She will play her castanets a lot. Oh, and she also have these group of space ninjas called Uchu Ninja. Let's see. Oh, another thing that was revealed was that Sodon Gosu is going to mold his shell. Turns out that Sodon Gosu's form during most of the series was just a pupa stage or cocoon, and well, his true form will be is is said to be revealed as time goes on. Now, after all five, oh yeah, five children are gone. Well, eventually, Saturn Gosu's form, well, his old form was shed and revealed to be some kind of a monster, and that he uses power to turn the city into a jungle. Oh, I forgot to mention that. Oh no! Before eventually, Juspion had a final battle with Brima and Kyojuu, and they were defeated. And then see. Oh, I forgot to mention that Boomerang did come back in an episode, and also the kid and Kyojuu from early on in the series also arrived, and well, whatever with them was resolved. But anyway, yes, back to the jungle thing. Of course, and then finally came the final battle. First, before that happened, that Juspion once again another final battle with Madugaran, and he was defeated, and that was the end of him. He didn't come back around this time. And then just beyond, they had the final battle with Southern Gozu and the five chosen children. They arrived and they held out their hand, and they came together, and eventually the Ogonotori arrived, and it became some kind of sword that just being used with Darion, and they defeated he defeated Southern Gosu, and well, that was the end, and the prophecy was filled, and also the unborn child, well, it turns out to be was in some kind of see, I forgot to remember what the term is. it's not gonna hibernation, but well, was a kind of a life pod, and eventually, oh, I forgot to mention that Agent he sacrificed himself in order to help Juspion defeat certain Tokusou. Yeah. Anyway, once the once the Tokusou was defeated and the baby arrived, well, Juspion he decided to raise him just raise a child just as Agent raised Juspion, and Kenta he decided to he suggested maybe to call the child Tarzan, and Juspion he liked it, and so he, Henri, and Mia went back to the Tarion and his ship form, and well, that was the end of Kyojuu Tokusou Juspion. And yeah, I think I left some, apparently left some things out, but I did the best I could to remember, to do how long it was in a scene that was a series, but yes, yeah, I think it was all right. I mean, nothing too excited, but and as for if it's alright for someone to watch the series or not, well, I'm trying to recall if there's anything about it, but I can't think of it. I mean, if you're a parent and you like to check watch the series yourself before deciding to let your kids watch it or not, well, that's fine. It's up to you. So yes, I think that's all I can say about Juspion in this video. And also, please subscribe to my channel because it will help me a lot. And also, please share this video on social media like Facebook, Twitter, or whatever. So that's it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.